CNBC, 74% of consumers are concerned about a recession. 5 steps you can take now to prepare. So we'll give you the 5 steps that people are thinking about from a consumer perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to give you some steps on what you can do to prepare as an agent.
We haven't even gone over
a
those
looming
steps.
recession.
You feel good about it?
I feel great about it.
Interesting.
So if 3 out of 4 consumers have this fear that a recession is coming,
yes,
a lot of times the economy will shift down based off of how people are feeling about it. So we'll find out here in the coming weeks if we're technically in a recession. 2 quarters of GDP decline. We had that in quarter 1. Quarter 2 is now over. So we'll know here pretty soon if we're, by definition, in a recession. But the way people feel is very important. 74% of the consumers are concerned about a recession, according to this new survey from Empower Retirement Personal Capital. In addition, 85% are worried about inflation, as they should be. Yeah, inflation's really the enemy of real estate interest rates, mortgage interest rates. 56% are already seeing their standard of living declining. So 1 out of 2 people are already saying, okay, my life style that I'm accustomed to is going down.
I mean, have you been to the grocery store lately?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
I have actually.
You good. I'm proud of you.
Out of control.
It's bonkers.
It is really out of control.
Yeah.
I don't know how some
Although
people are surviving.
I brought blueberries the other day. They were on sale for like $1.77.
Blueberries all of a sudden on sale.
My kids are like, why do we have 8 packages? I'm like, I don't know, because they're only $1.77. I have some in the fridge here at the office.
This poll was back in the end of April. So you poll people now, I bet you these numbers are up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was April 19th to April 23rd. All right. So number 1, update your resume.
I mean,
all right,
it's kind of silly, but
I think
it makes sense.
I think from an agent perspective, you could do this.
Yeah.
Update your number. Here's what I've accomplished here this year, year to date. Don't be the agent of the last 2 years where things were easy.
Yeah.
Every little bit you can do counts. Okay. So this works both ways. Update your game.
Okay.
Number 2, reduce expenses.
100%.
Yeah.
It's virtually impossible, but good luck.
Both ways. If you're an agent,
yeah.
I'm thinking about, okay, there's going to be...
Are we going back to mailers and stamps and licking
There's
envelopes?
going to be the team and the agent that beats market.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to see less transactions. There's going to be these agents that beat market, that over excel, that have the best year of their lives in 2023 despite declining transactions. But you don't have to do it by just overspending.
Right.
Okay. I know a lot of teams across the country right now, they're taking the billboards down.
Yep.
They're reducing unnecessary spend on mail. This just like dump it out there type of like billboardy content, and they're going deep onto brand.
Yeah.
And you can do brand with a lot of hard work, energy, effort on video.
Well, obviously the billboard is part of building the brand.
But it's so expensive opposed to what you can get for social media.
Of course.
And then just making your calls, being very deliberate on how many times I'm going to touch on my past clients. Am I going to increase that number going into these next 18 months?
Yeah.
I want to see every agent increase the amount of touches on the people in their database. What can I do for you? What do you need right now? What are you seeing in the economy? How can I be there for you in this community? Is there anything I can do to help? Those are the types of conversations we need to be having often and always over the next 18 months. So reduce the expenses and lean into being a member of the community through your social brand and through talking to people.
Yeah.
I love that one. All right. Number 3, bulk up your emergency fund. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, that sort of, I feel like correlates with your expenses though too. Start stockpiling some cash.
Put some money into savings. There's going to be, while I don't think we're going to see home appreciation overall decline. Now, are we going to have another month like June? Probably not.
No.
But in the last 12 months, the median sale price is over $350,000. I think that number continues to tick up over a rolling 12. I've said it and I've gotten some crap for it. I don't think prices overall are declining. I don't think we'll see a couple of these outliers that set individual records forever and always. But I think on the whole, your market keeps going up if you're in a good market, if you're in a reasonably attractive market in the country. And so you not only want to have funds as an agent for your business, but you want to have some funds to jump on the deal when you see it.
Oh.
You want to be able to jump on these deals when you can.
So you're using your emergency fund for that?
Well, heck, if you see a deal that your market inside and out that you can, scratch out a little return on.
I like it.
Yeah. I want to see agents build up their investment for sure. Number 4, pay down debt. Anybody, agent, consumer, if you're not paying off your credit cards and pay them every single month off completely, then cut them up. Okay. Do not get yourself into debt. It's a bad move, especially right now.
Because that'll play a little
Keep 1 or 2, but pay it off every month.
For sure.
And if you can't pay it off every month, cut them up.
Cut it up.
Stay invested. Yeah. I want to see agents stop talking about investing in the new things, the crypto or the whatever. Pump into a month, every month into your 401k for sure. If you have a 401k or your stocks, whatever you're doing there, a little stable amount, and then really start becoming the person that invests in real estate. And that's going to separate you in this field.
Right. So practice what you're preaching.
Yeah. Practice what you preach and invest in the game. A couple other things here, Nicole, top of mind that you would say agents need to do to prepare. I know we gave a bunch of tips there.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, like I think people are going to, again, depending on when you got into the business though too, I think you're going to have to get really comfortable with being uncomfortable. Again, deals have been sort of flowing, and people, again, we were talking about it just today when we were onboarding some new agents. Like, you have to make those calls. Like and we've been talking about going back to basics, I think from January 1st till right now. I mean, and this is why, because you have to be prepared for the second half of this year. And then also, like, right now you should know what your 2023 looks like a little bit. I mean, you should know what is in your pipeline, even in the next 12 months.
Tom Ferry was talking about this the other day. Even Tom, who has thousands of clients, is right now hitting the phones and calling his best clients.
He even had his mother-in-law do a little video during the 4th of July. Make your calls. I mean,
so he's so passionate about this. And even if you're 25 years in, 35 years into the business, even if you're the ultra luxury agent who just closed out as a solo agent $150 million in your market in the last 12 months. The calls right now are so critical.
Huge. Yeah.
You've got to keep people engaged that you're the expert they need to come to when they have a question.
But this article is also saying that 74% of the people are concerned about a recession. So now is your chance to
talk to them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey guys, appreciate you checking out this episode of The Real Word. If you want the full episode, go over to the Broke Agent YouTube. That's where we're hosting the full podcast. If you want to continue to see the segments broken out and the short clips, stay right here on The Real Word YouTube.